Cliff's shop this week, just for a couple of days. So we did have Drift X on the weekend, so we have just left everything here. It was a big weekend for us, having to run the event and obviously drive as well. But I am going to do some packing up for him while I'm here. He's off working at GK Tech, so I'm just going to get some things done around here for him. I do have my motor out ready to continue on rebuilding. So this is currently where we are at right now. So I am waiting for a few more parts to be delivered. So I'm just going to get done what I can. I will be able to get majority of it done today, while I wait for the other parts to be delivered. So stay tuned for that, and I might also take you through Cliff's 86 and see what's been done to that. Alright, so I just started putting everything out. I did get the buckets out and fill them with oil. So I've got the head here, I'm ready to pull that apart so I can get that on. So I have found, so last time when I was here putting this together, a lot of this stuff was not found, like none of us knew where any of this was sitting. I do have a shelf back there for my stuff only, and somehow it was not with any of that stuff. So I don't know where it came from, but now all of a sudden it's back on that shelf. Even though I pulled that whole shelf apart, these weren't there. So I'm going to start pulling the head back apart so I can get that on. I also do have one of the deliveries with me, which was stopping me from putting the head on. It's only something minor, but I'd rather have it than yeah. So I'm going to get into doing that, and I'll see you guys once I've done all that. Alright guys, so we have made a good start at the moment on this motor. So the head is on, cams are in, all torqued down. Now I just got to get the baffles to put on the top. So as you can see, cams are in, they're all torqued down, head's torqued down. So at the moment now I'm waiting for the oil pump bolts to arrive, as well as the water pump bolts to arrive from Just Jap. I'm hoping they come soon. There is a back order on them, unfortunately, so I do have to wait quite a bit. Hopefully not too much longer. So now I am going to start putting these on, then do what I can to put whatever else I can on. I'm hoping to get the hot and cold side on, as well as the rest of the top half. So I'm going to get back into it and see where I get up to. Alright guys, so we do have a bit done on this motor now. So I have just started on the cool side. The hot side is pretty much almost completed. There's still a couple more things to go on, as I've got the manifold bolted up, turbos on, the external gates just sitting off to the side there. I am going to continue on through the evening to try and get the rest of this motor completed. So I am going to start doing the cold side now. There is a few more little things that I can do to this side, which I will start getting into now. But yeah, I'm going to try and do what I can to get this thing ready pretty much to completion, as we are still waiting for a few more parts to come. So I'm just going to do what I can to smash this thing out and get it to a point where I can't continue on until I receive those parts. So let's get on to doing that now. Alright, so I've got the cold side now just sitting on there. So I do need to go get a few more bolts to do the bottom and the top part of the plenum. I do also need to go get a few fittings for the fuel rail, so I can bolt that down as well as fittings for the fuel line. But at this point, I am now finished with this until I get more bits for this. So at this point I am going to have to pack everything up and continue on with the waiting game. Unfortunately, I would like to get this further on and completed and in the car, but it is a waiting game, so it is what it is. But I am happy that I have gotten this far just in today. So hopefully it doesn't take too long to get the next lot coming through. But again, it is a waiting game, so it is what it is. I'm proud with where it's at, so I'm just going to leave it here, and hopefully we can get another video done soon. Let's leave this to the next one.